It was a brisk autumn evening in New York City, where the streets buzzed with activity and the lights of towering skyscrapers illuminated the lives of millions. Amid the crowd was a young teenager named Liam, a boy no older than 16, clad in an oversized hoodie and worn-out sneakers. Life had not been kind to Liam. He'd been on the streets for nearly a year after a series of unfortunate events left him without a home or family to rely on. Yet, despite the challenges, Liam remained resourceful and kind-hearted, traits that would soon change his life in unimaginable ways. Liam often scavenged near the more affluent parts of the city, where discarded items sometimes held value. That evening, as he sifted through a trash bin near Fifth Avenue, something shiny caught his eye. It was a delicate gold bracelet adorned with small diamonds, unmistakably expensive. Liam's first thought was disbelief. What was something so valuable doing here? He held it up under the streetlight, inspecting the clasp, which bore the engraving IT. Unbeknownst to Liam, this bracelet belonged to none other than Ivanka Trump. Earlier that day, while visiting a local charity event, Ivanka's bracelet had slipped off unnoticed. For her, it was not just a piece of jewelry, but a sentimental keepsake gifted by her father, Donald Trump, on her 21st birthday. Liam's moral compass kicked in. He knew he couldn't pawn the bracelet for money, even though he desperately needed it. Instead, he resolved to find its rightful owner. The initials IT gave him a starting point, and he set off toward the more affluent neighborhoods, asking passers-by if they recognized the bracelet or the initials. Most people ignored him, dismissing him as just another street kid, but Liam's determination didn't waver. The next day, after hours of fruitless searching, Liam decided to try one last place, Trump Tower. Though it seemed like a long shot, he figured the initials might somehow connect to the famous family. Standing before the towering golden building, Liam hesitated. He was painfully aware of his disheveled appearance and wondered if anyone would even let him in. Gathering his courage, he approached the security desk and explained his purpose. The guards were skeptical at first, but eventually decided to notify the building's management. Within minutes, the message reached Ivanka Trump herself. Intrigued by the story, she instructed her assistant to invite Liam upstairs. As Liam stepped into the opulent lobby and rode the elevator to Ivanka's office, he couldn't help but feel overwhelmed. This was a world so far removed from his own. Ivanka greeted Liam warmly, her graceful demeanor immediately putting him at ease. When Liam produced the bracelet, her eyes widened with recognition and gratitude. "This bracelet means the world to me," she said, her voice filled with emotion. "Thank you for bringing it back." Liam shrugged modestly. "I just thought it was the right thing to do." Ivanka, deeply moved by Liam's honesty and effort, asked him about his life. As Liam recounted his story, the loss of his parents, the struggles of living on the streets, and his dreams of a better future, Ivanka's expression softened. She excused herself briefly and made a call to her father, Donald Trump. Moments later, Donald Trump himself walked into the room. Dressed in his signature suit and tie, he carried an air of authority that was impossible to ignore. However, when he saw Liam, his demeanor shifted to one of genuine curiosity and warmth. "So, you're the young man who found my daughter's bracelet," Trump said, extending his hand. "That was a very noble thing you did." Liam shook his hand nervously. "I just wanted to return it to its owner." Trump nodded approvingly. "Well, honesty like yours is rare these days. Tell me more about yourself." As Liam shared his story once again, Trump listened intently, occasionally glancing at Ivanka, who nodded in agreement. When Liam finished, Trump leaned back thoughtfully. "Liam," he began, "you've shown extraordinary character. It's not easy to do the right thing, especially when life hasn't been kind to you. I think we can do something to help." What followed was a whirlwind of events that Liam could barely process. Trump arranged for Liam to stay at a nearby hotel, a far cry from the cold park benches he was used to. He also connected Liam with a team of professionals who could help him get back on his feet. Within days, Liam had new clothes, access to education resources, and even a part-time job offer at a local community center funded by the Trump Foundation. But the most significant moment came a week later when Trump invited Liam to a press conference. Standing beside the Trumps, Liam shared his story with the world. The experience was nerve-wracking, but Trump's encouraging words and Ivanka's reassuring smile gave him the confidence to speak from the heart. "I didn't return the bracelet for a reward," Liam said, his voice steady despite the cameras flashing around him. "I did it because it was the right thing to do, but what the Trumps have done for me since, it's more than I could have ever imagined." The story quickly went viral, capturing the hearts of millions. Liam's courage and integrity became a beacon of hope, while the Trumps' generosity and willingness to help showcased the power of compassion. Over the following months, Liam's life transformed in ways he never thought possible. He enrolled in a local high school where he excelled in his studies, particularly in creative writing. Inspired by his journey, Liam began writing a blog about his experiences, hoping to inspire others facing similar struggles. Ivanka remained a close mentor, often checking in on Liam's progress. Trump, true to his word, ensured that Liam had every opportunity to succeed. He even invited Liam to attend several high-profile charity events, where Liam shared his story and advocated for programs supporting homeless youth. By the end of the year, Liam's blog had gained a significant following, and he was invited to speak at a national conference on homelessness. Standing on stage, Liam looked out at the audience and felt a sense of purpose he had never known before. "If there's one thing I've learned," he said, "it's that kindness and integrity can change lives, not just for the person you're helping, but for yourself as well." The audience erupted in applause, and among them sat Ivanka and Donald Trump, both beaming with pride. For Liam, what had started as a simple act of honesty had blossomed into a journey of self-discovery, hope, and endless possibilities. And for the Trumps, it was a reminder that even the smallest gestures of kindness could create ripples that extend far beyond what anyone could imagine.